All right. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Hello. Hello. No one can hear me. Can you hear me? Let me turn this music down. All right. There we go. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Hello. Hello. What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Happy Tuesday. Hopefully, you guys can hear me all good. Give me 2 seconds, guys. 2 seconds. Welcome back, everyone. Hope everyone had a good day yesterday. Let me just get the Zoom guys in here. Let's get everyone in here. Awesome, everyone's joining in. What's going on, everyone? Alright. Welcome back, Zoom guys. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. You guys on YouTube, drop a little like for the stream. See what we have. The chat was working. Oh, there you go. Now it's working. Let me make this full screen. Hopefully this doesn't break it. There we go. Cool. All right, let's have a look. Let's have a look and see what we got for the day. What time is it? It's about 6:30 London time. Actually, I'll let a few more of the Zoom guys join in, and then we'll start breaking it all down. Quick look at the news today. See what's coming up. I don't believe we have. What have I done? Where have we lost the screen now? We don't have too much really happening for the US dollar this week. Nothing crazy coming out. Today's Tuesday. We do have some pound news coming out at 10 a.m. London time. You've got Canadian dollar CPI. But the only other US dollar news we do have this week is on Friday. I won't be on stream on Friday, unfortunately, because I'll be traveling to Vietnam for the trading retreat. But nothing too much fundamentally. Taxpayer, we are now in the UK, based in the UK. My tax was never done in the UK, man. I'm from Jersey, so it's completely different. Hi, Aaron. Aaron here. Hey, Aaron. What's going on? See you after. Let's have a look, see what we got for the day. I think everyone's almost here.
Recording in progress.
That was very, very loud. That was very loud. We have seen not really too much happen in the Asian session. I haven't taken a single trade today. There is quite nice buys right now. I didn't see this, just seen this now. As you kind of came down, grabbed the lows here, closed nice and bullish. So buying 6 a.m. is a pretty decent trade to come up and re-grab these highs. And overall, pretty much looking to see if gold can come up and do this before having a pretty decent pullback. On this current weekly on gold, this still... Wait, what the hell's going on here? Was that... I'm on copper. I'm on copper. No wonder copper's looking good. Okay, well, copper is looking... Copper's looking much nicer than gold. I just had a look at copper before we jumped on thinking it was gold. Let's have a look at gold. We'll do that instead. Let me get rid of these levels. Actually, let me keep an eye on copper because that copper trade's actually looking really nice. Let me just say, if I'm going to buy copper, I'd have to buy it back down here. I'm going to leave this alone on copper because copper actually looks really nice in that hourly. Now let's have a look at Goldie, see what we've done for this. Oh, that's a shame. I thought we were in for a good gold buy for the day. But let's have a look at gold. Weekly time frame, as I was saying, there's no bottom wick on this current weekly. So at any point, you know, this could find some resistance and have a pretty decent pullback, a very, very decent pullback on gold. There's not really any bottom wick on today's current candle either. So you almost have like two no bottom wicks on both of these days, which is not something you see very often. So we could pretty much, right where we're coming into, be finding some resistance for this to start to pull back down into 2600, which could be a beautiful retracement trade. And you know, the nice thing is, if we do get the shorts, we're following this move down as well. So we're not trying to trade against the markets, which is nice. 4-hour time frame. These are the highs that we spoke about in our Asian market call for price to come up and liquidate these highs. I don't really think there was an opportunity to buy up into it today. You kind of see, didn't really grab any lows, and then boom, you had this huge push on the hourly with no bottom wick. That's that copper alert gone off. I'll have a look at copper in a second. Let me just skip this forward. So yeah, if we do want to be selling gold, you know, we want to see it break down a lot more than this. We may come and grab these highs here as well. We may come and grab these highs, or you know, we could still see a pretty decent pullback before then maybe grabbing them later on. But if we do want to short gold, well, we want to see a breakout anyway, so we don't have to worry too much about where could we grab if we start, you know, if we start breaking back lower. Where could we break back below to see some shorts? Maybe back below this area. Kind of see you tried to close below here, but not really. Unless we re-break these lows, we could be in for a good push down. Having a look at copper. Copper on this current hourly looks very nice. You came down, you grabbed the lows, you closed bullish. So buying copper at the 6 a.m. candle to me looks really good. To at least come up and grab these highs, and then copper to come all the way up into here and here. This copper trade does look very nice, actually. If I do want to buy this copper trade, I'd like to see it come down and grab previous 30-minute lows. From back below here, up into them highs, about 24 to potentially 60. But I'm not going to be buying it here. If I'm going to be buying copper, I'd like to buy it below them 30-minute lows. So we'll see if we can spike down. I believe you're grabbing the 15 lows. Did you just grab the 15 lows? Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Just tapped into that 15 low. Instant rejection, and you got a lot of liquidity up here. But in order for us to get a risk reward where it would be worthwhile, I'd need it to come down here. Taking this flip's fine, but the risk reward is a bit rubbish, especially like that, as you just squeezing about 1 to 5. So if I do want to get in copper, I want to see it come down and grab them 30 lows. Well, yeah, we'll see what we got for the day on copper, on gold. Sorry, gold's had it's had a very, very big push today. Sorry, not today. Over yesterday, you've had just a straight push up with no real pullbacks. You know, you kind of like had a little bit of a pullback here in the London session, and you continued pushing up. But you didn't really have anything even significant, even in the New York session. Like no real liquidity grabs. There was one on the 4-hour when we came down. You know, 4-hour time frame, grab the 4-hour lows, reflip bullish, really nice push there. But even if gold was going to have a push up into 2650, to me this still looks like a pretty easy retracement level before doing that, or just breaking this and continue pushing down. So I think even if you're going to see gold push up into these areas, you would very likely need to come down and pull back into this region. And like I say, if we can get short into that, there's nothing to say we can't just be creating a new high to then come down and create a whole new lower low. So if we can expose ourselves to some shorts, yeah, we could be in for some pretty decent trades. We just need to see volume, to be honest. Asia was pretty choppy today. Kind of just messed around, chopped around. And then this hourly, no bottom wick, just open, straight push up. Looking like it was going to be a liquidity grab to hold below this resistance to start pulling back. But once you actually closed bullish, no reason to short. Then you kind of started to chop around this area, which is interesting. And we could also grab these highs as well. So kind of pretty neutral on gold today, to be honest. Pretty neutral. Look at this. You had this huge rejection on the 30-minute. Massive rejection of the highs. Never grabbed this high though. And you came down, grabbed the lows, closed nice and bullish. So buying this 2 a.m. candle would have been really nice. But with no bottom wick, it's pretty much impossible. Pretty much impossible. Why close your account? Yeah, I've had no problems with Top Step, man. I would definitely let Top Step know because they should be able to help you with it, man. They're very good with helping you get the payouts. It took me, the first time I did mine, it did take me a good few weeks. If you don't have a US bank account, it can be a little bit more tricky. But once you have got it sorted, once the following times moving forward, it's very easy, man. So yeah, I would let them know, and they'll probably be able to help you. Got funded in a 5k account. Nice work, man. Awesome. Good work, man. Good work. Hey, Mikey, what's going on? Yeah, trade a 5k safe. I imagine it's quite hard to get a payout on a 5k, but yeah, trade it safe and consistent. But the more importantly, man, you got funded. Doesn't matter what account size. If it's 5k, 50k, 500k, you did bet the most people got funded, man. So well done. It's awesome work. Awesome work, man. Awesome work. You're a body tree. Yeah, absolutely, Mikey. Looking forward to it, man. We got the Vietnam retreat this weekend, starting this Sunday, and then we got Bali in March next year, which would be awesome. I'd like to see this. I'd like to see this gold get back above, kind of print like a nice little hourly morning star here to come up and buy into these highs before we see the shorts. I wouldn't really like shorting before we grab these highs. I would prefer to see if we can grab that. That was a pretty decent 30-minute rejection though. Big 30-minute rejection to the highs. But it could also just be a trap. A little trend line coming down as well. Copper trying to come a little bit lower. 15-minute here on gold. Yeah, consolidating a lot. You have to be careful with even breakouts in this range as well. But we do have a little trend line coming down, which on the 5 minutes is probably more significant. Little trend line coming down. Lots of people are probably trying to jump in these shorts. So if we can get the breakout for some buyers, that'd be great. You know, we've held support. People jump in long, stop loss below. You came down, you grabbed the lows, and you tried to break out, but we haven't really been able to actually close out of this range with any sort of volume after grabbing the lows. Which typically, you know, if we grab the liquidity, we should be breaking out. And if you can't break out, then it makes me think we may spike down a little bit more before we can see the push up into here. 5 minutes kind of creating quite a bit of a choppy range on gold. Thanks a lot. Yeah, absolutely, man. Jealous of the Nam boys. Plan traveling soon. Yeah, Vietnam's awesome, man. Vietnam's awesome. Sign up for the camps. Be sure to follow my Instagram account, which is just @tradingretreat. Well, you can check it here, but yeah, Vietnam one sold out. I believe there's maybe one more ticket left for the one in Bali in March. And I may have another one coming up soon, actually. That's the website for the Bali one in March. I'll be updating that again soon. Oh, which reminds me right there, before I forget. Bali's cheap. Yeah, Bali's awesome. Europe, 100%, man. I'm actually thinking about maybe doing a Europe one next year. Europe maybe next year, man. There's a good amount of people in Europe that, yeah, I'll definitely be trying to do a Europe one soon, man, for sure. I'll probably try and do one next year around like July time-ish, June, July, August, and then another one again at the end of the year as well. So definitely, as soon as I finish, I've been very, very busy planning the getting everything ready for the Vietnam one. But yeah, as soon as we complete the Vietnam one around Christmas time, I'll probably try and try and get another one organized for June, July, August, European summertime, definitely. Copper coming back down here, coming down towards them 50 lows, which is 30-minute lows, which is nice. Gold starting to get a little bit of volume. How's that 15 looking? 15 is looking pretty nice here on gold. The only thing is we do have this annoying resistance, but that's pretty decent. You came down, you grabbed the lows, you're about to close bullish. Let me just get my top step account up here. See if we get this nice 15 close. I would want to see us... I want to see us actually get some volume. Close with some good volume. 15 just closed nice and bullish. Let me have a look at this 5 minute. Where would we risk off? If we take this 5 minute flip, even from here. Stop loss about 13. I'm not in this yet, guys. Moving too fast. If we can come back down, I'll try and get in from this area. That was a pretty nice 15-minute close. You came down, grabbed the lows, closed nice and bullish. You are coming into this resistance. All right, now we're coming back lower. We just created a little high. Let's see how low we're going to come down, and then we may be looking for a buy order on the flip of this 5 soon, which on the futures is around 27.1. But see if we can dip down a little bit more. See if we can dip down a little bit more. I don't have any orders in just yet, guys. Might be being too greedy there. Alright, cool. I'm putting a buy stop on this 5 minute flip here on gold. At around 27.1. If this 5 minute can reflip back bullish, we're going to see if we can get this nice drive. And I'll be risking off no more than the current 5 minute low, bad. 11-ish ticks. The reason I won't risk off any more than that, because there'll be a high chance that if you grab this low, you're probably going to come down and grab these as well. So you'd want to see it actually just flip and drive. Come on, Goldie. Oh, not the best of fills there. I'm trying to see if you can get this for a much bigger play up. I'm not risking any more than this current 5 low though. I want to see this drive and flip this range and actually break out here. I want to see this actually break out. Have a nice push and come up and rip these highs. We just need to see this volume continue because, you know, 15 is in a little bit of a range. But if this is the bottom wick of the 15 and this can flip and have a nice drive, you know, we could be in for a good push. I got filled at around only about 1 tick, 27.2. This is that big area that we're coming into though. This is all of this is a pretty big area. I want to see that. I want to see this broken. I want to see a really nice push. What are we pushing? Pushing about 10 ticks there. 5 colonies. Yeah, I mean that's good though. Stops are around 10 ticks, so you can afford to risk a little bit more. You know, like risking $500 at 5 contracts is pretty good. I'll be going to manage risks soon here, guys, just because of this big resistance that we're coming into. I want, you know, we could easily start to reject from this area, and if we do, I don't want to be in the trade. So I'm gonna bring my stop to break even here. I'm going to break even here, guys. I just don't like this level that we're coming into. Like I said yesterday, you know, if we can break this and keep pushing, great. But there's nothing to stop this just holding this resistance and continue to ranging. Therefore, you know, we have that good of an entry that we can just we can manage risk. If we can keep pushing, fantastic. If we can break this resistance, this would be really nice. This could be a really good trade here. I'm trying to target minimum these highs here at around 26, 25-ish. But ideally, we're trying to run this up into to come and liquidate this high up here. That's right here. No, initial first target will be here. I'm trying to get the play up into here. Let's see if we can actually break this resistance, Goldie. Come on, be good to us. Be good to us, Goldie. Where's that high on the futures? That high on the futures is around a little bit higher, actually. High on the futures is around, yeah, 26.33. I can't have it that high. Let's see, pretty decent 5-minute close there. Coming up for an instant top wick, though. Coming up for an instant top wick. I'm up about 755 contracts here. Yeah, 15-minute trend line. Yeah, I saw that as well. Yeah, 15-minute trend line. I saw that. That was another one of my reasons to take it. 5 Connies, absolutely. 5 big ones. This is that annoying resistance, though. Don't get too hopeful. Yeah, this is coming into a pretty strong level. I would love to see this just rip these highs and break through this resistance. But what I would love to see and what could happen are two very different things. There's nothing to say we can't just hold this resistance. I'm just going to set an alert here on the FX chart, see if we can actually... Remember, sometimes the FX chart can grab the highs before the futures. So as soon as this FX chart grabs these highs, I'll be looking to lock some in on the futures as well, which will be around about 23-ish ticks. But I'm trying to see if we can squeeze this much higher.
Go on, lad.
Here he is.
You in? You in?
Full margin. Full margin Tuesdays. All right, we're about to grab. I'm gonna take a. What are we up? We're up about 1,000. I'm gonna take off. I'm taking off 3 contracts there, guys. I just took off 3 contracts because we're literally coming right into the highs. I'm gonna see if we can get this runner. See if we're gonna get this runner. You basically just come into it on the FX chart. I haven't quite grabbed the highs, but anyone who was selling gold here, people short gold here, where did their stop go? Just above here. So we're buying up into where most people are trying to sell. Lots of stops sitting above here. The next stop loss placement will be around here. So if we can run some runners all the way up into here for like about 40-ish ticks, yeah, beautiful. But again, it's a strong level of resistance that if we can break it and keep pushing, great. But it's also a strong level where it would be stupid to not take something off the table. So close about 3 contracts there, and we'll see if we can get these 2 runners to continue pushing up. And we still have a lot more room to squeeze high. We have that good of an entry that if we can keep pushing, fantastic. Did you get it, Alad?
No, I'll read my book.
Expensive read.
Yeah. Yeah. Not good.
Plenty more.
Markets aren't going anywhere. Yeah, the trades.
Straight to the moon. That's where we're going.
Quite possibly. Markets pulled back on the daily.
Yeah, daily could reverse at any point, to be honest. Even when you look at the weekly, there's no bottom wick even on this weekly, which is crazy. What are we up here from that 5-minute flip? About 32 ticks. It's for some longs.
No, I actually went short, but then when I went break even, snapped back and saw it, I was like, that's clearly an uptrend. So I was really lucky to get break even, to be fair.
Good man.
But I was looking for shorts to go down because I do believe there's going to be a big bull run. I think it's going to just go to all-time new highs, especially in 2025. So
Yeah, I kind of agree with you there, man.
Somewhere near the bottom.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I can see over the next year or so, you can see gold you can see gold at like 3,000 or something.
Yeah.
It really wouldn't surprise me.
You know.
Come on, Goldie. See if we can get this push. Coming for these highs for about 40 ticks here. Let's see. We're coming. We're squeezing. Goldie squeezing up here. Look at this. Really nice push. Just 2 contracts running up about almost $700 there. About 30-ish ticks. But yeah, let's get this. I have to get this hourly close soon here as well. Anyone who's just joined, we've already closed partials on this trade. Already closed more than 50% on this trade. I'm trying to see if we can squeeze these last 2 contracts a little bit higher. If this 5-minute does flip bullish and grabs the highs, I'll probably start to trail pretty aggressive soon. Because we're going to get the hourly close here, an hourly bottom wick soon. Yeah, 5's not much. You know, the stop loss in this trade was 10 ticks. So we are risking $500. $500 on a 150k account is less than 1%. We don't talk about that, Sean. I think Sean needs to go in the waiting room for that. Secret. I was just showing off the video. I went all in just to show, but Alan's secret knows who the real poker player is.
You were with me for so long.
I know. I was. That's the crazy thing about poker. It can change so quick. Did someone order a stud? Hey Ash, what's going on, man? I'm going to... Let me see here. I'm going to trail 1 contract below the previous 5-minute low. On the futures around 28.4. And just put the other one at break even. Because the next hourly is going to come down and give a pretty steep bottom wick, so I don't leave too much. There's quite a lot to leave on the table, you know. Even though it's just runners are still up like 35 ticks, which is still a pretty decent trade. But if this 5-minute can flip bullish, all of my contracts will go like locking in 25 plus ticks. Let me bring this up to here. I don't know, what time is it? It's about almost not even 7 AM London time. This is the reason I jump on early. You get these beautiful pushes in London, you know, from the lows. This is like a, you know, it's almost like a 50 tick push. It's not even 7 AM London time. There's a beautiful push. Come on, flip bullish, Goldie. The reason we want to start trading aggressively is because this next hour, even if this next hour does come close bullish, you know, you can still come down, create a bottom wick before then pushing. So we want to be managing soon. But if we can flip bullish, great. Is that Goldie grabbing the highs? What was that? Oh, is that copper? Yeah, copper. Copper's coming down for some lows here as well. We'll have like a copper in a second.
You know, in your chart here, can I ask a question?
Yep.
Is that a range?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And did you trade it because of this?
Yeah, because of I bought it. Yeah, I bought it because of this and this, all this liquidity here. Yeah.
Okay.
And the reason that because I don't really want to trade this range, The reason I did trade the range was because the 15 grab lows and close bullish. Here, grab these little lows. They're very minor, but you grab the lows, close nice and bullish. So took this 15 flip into the highs.
Yeah. Alright, okay, yeah, no. Sweet. Hope you guys don't mind me asking.
Nah, not at all, man. All right, I just got a little runner out there as well. My last contract, I'm gonna leave at break even. Last contract, I'm gonna leave at break even. So how many we closed? We closed about 60% at about 28. Just closed the other one there around 20. And this last one, we'll leave at break even and see if we can get this flip. Yeah, trade was mainly based off that 15 come down, grabbing the previous 15 lows, holding support, and taking this 15 flip, and having an overall bullish bias to come up and liquidate. Where are we? Liquidate. Let me get rid of this alert. It's annoying. Yeah, liquidate these highs here before, because I was like, you're kind of accumulating around here. I reckon a lot of people are probably trying to short here, risking off this high. So I was like, we can probably come up and grab these highs before then seeing that deep pullback, and trying to get that nice hourly morning star as well. Yeah. Really nice morning star now.
Nice. Sorry if you've already explained it. I have to ask.
No, that's right, man. Maybe just next time, just make sure you're turning up to class on time. That's all.
Sorry, you won't get that. Sorry.
Class starts at 6:30 a.m. I'm joking, man. No, I hadn't really. Yeah, we'll break it. All right, one more time.
Here are my details.
Come back down for a pretty steep bottom wick here. See if we can flip bullish on this last contract on gold. But yeah, that's and I took off. I took off most here. Like, as soon as we grab these highs, we could just continue to range. But I'm trying to see if we can close most here and see if we get the last run up into here. But that was a pretty steep pushback down there.
It's snowing here now.
Snowing? Holy shit.
It's snowing.
That's crazy.
So,
come on, Cody.
around this time, I'm gonna start blocking your stories, and I'm gonna watch any of your Snapchat or videos.
Yeah, been for a nice swim in the sea today. Nice warm swim in the sea. Whilst you're stuck in the snow. Ice and the ice off the window. Oh, runner may get me here. My entry, guys, is at 27.2. This is a pretty aggressive pullback here, so it may get me. There's a reason this is just a runner. I'm really hoping we could get that bigger, just a quick hourly bottom wick and big flip. But this is quite a big strong retracement here. And as soon as we do get the trade, I need to look at copper. So I'll just close it there. That'll do. Cool. Last run I got out at break even there, guys. Beautiful trade though. So we closed about 60% here. Closed 3 contracts here, closed the other one here, and then the last one got me a break even. So scaled out that pretty well. If we'd kept pushing, would have been in for a beautiful runner, but that's the reason we hold the runners. So very, very nice scalp either way. Let me have a quick look at copper. Copper's close to bearish, it's fine, we got time. We still haven't, the interesting thing is though, we still actually haven't grabbed these overall highs. Where are we? Look at that aggressive pullback, look at that. We still haven't grabbed these highs, which is interesting. Which could still be grabbed. Because that was a pretty strong hourly close, Really nice. You rejected, grabbed the lows, held support, retested, flipped bullish, and had a really nice push. You did grab these highs, which clearly is enough for this current pullback. But I would be surprised to not see these highs grabbed. I would be very surprised. But yeah, either way, beautiful entry. We had little to no drawdown there and scaled out of it very nice as well. Let me have a look at the chat here. Beautiful trade, man. Thank you. Hey, Chris. Good stream. W. I know, getting the bank there. Hopefully you guys did take that and took a decent amount out there. We need 15. Yeah, 15 was beautiful. 15 was beautiful. Hey, Leo, what's going on, man? GG's. Great stream, W. Thanks for the insight. Thank you, man. Glad you caught it. Hopefully you guys did take something out of the markets there. How much did I get? Sorry, man.
Sorry, I was talking to myself.
That's right.
I haven't even loaded in my blue pre-market yet. That's how far behind I am.
So I got about the last trade got a break even. One runner at 170, and then we took off 3 contracts around 630.
Really?
So good little scalp there. I would have loved to have seen it just keep ripping and flipping, but either way, yeah, about 25 ticks. Still a good little scalp. Yeah, at least over 20 ticks. Did you guys on Zoom get it? I got it. Nice. Good job, Nate. Good work, man. Good work. Here we go with the W's in there. Beautiful. Got the first TP. Yeah, nice. Just start the course. Yeah, nice, Mike. Good man. Yeah, it depends. It depends on what time frame you're looking at. It's not really a problem. It's just a scalp. You grab the lows. You hadn't grabbed any highs. You buy up into these highs. If you're talking about like a higher time frame, yeah, I mean, gold has the possibility of coming all the way back down to 2600 that we've already spoken about. But you're not going to miss out on a 30 tick scalp. When you've grabbed the lows, you're holding support, you have clear targets. Could we come down much lower? Yeah, definitely. I think gold can come all the way back down to 2600. But you still want to take advantage of that nice little pullback first. Look at this 30-minute now, it's creating a bit of a messy range here. You still haven't grabbed these highs. You still do have perfect double tops up here. But if we, if the next hourly or next 30-minute close is bearish, I have sells all the way down into here and down into here. Let me see. 30 minutes coming down quite steeply. Yeah, I mean, the big 30-minute close. And we could be selling gold all the way back down to here today. That's the overall plan. This is just a pullback trade. Just started here today. Got 450 on a practice. Nice. Awesome to hear. Good job. Good first day tuning in. Well done. 450 on a practice. Still beautiful. Made 800 and done for the day. Awesome, man. Good job. All right, guys, give me 2 minutes. Oh, look at this. What a push. What a push. How long we got? Copper coming down as well. Lovely push. Extremely risky trade, buying into resistance without a prior liquidity sweep. I literally just explained to you the liquidity grab for a scalp. What are you talking about? You literally grabbed the lows here. You hadn't grabbed any of these highs. It literally just played out. And yet you're still finding reasons to say otherwise. The trade played out. Like, what are you talking about? Here's the liquidity grab. Here was our liquidity target. What did we do? We came up, we grabbed the liquidity highs, and now we're pulling back. But yeah, I guess it must have been a risky trade. You know best, man. You know best. We've already made money on the day, and you're still sitting on your hands wondering what gold's up to. But yeah, I guess it was an extremely risky trade, risking 10 ticks. Extremely risky, risking 10 ticks to make over 30. Insanely risky, man. You're right. Look at this. Look. Look at that. It was a beautiful trade. It wasn't a risky trade at all. Maybe it was risky for your plan, sure, but it certainly wasn't risky for ours. It was a beautiful trade. You had trendline liquidity. You had the amount of people that we already explained this. The amount of people who were shorting here, people short on third touch of a trend line, people who are buying here, you grab the lows, hold support, you come back down, you retest it, hold this low, you get the beautiful push. It wasn't risky at all, man. If it was risky for your plan, that's absolutely fine, but it certainly wasn't risky for ours. It was a textbook trade for our plan. Textbook trade. And it was beautiful. Depends what time frame you're trading. Are you trading the 5 minute? You're trading the hourly, trading the 4 hourly? Because if you're talking about the 5 minute, there was a clear liquidity grab here. That is the liquidity grab. There's your liquidity grab. There's your liquidity target. Short risk 10 ticks, sold 10 contracts. Yeah, good for you, man. Good for you. Good job. I don't know what you want me to say. Well done. It's not a competition of who gets the best trades. Who gives a fuck? If you got your good trade and you got a nice short, good work, man. Beautiful. I got my nice buy. You got your nice short. We're all winning. Who cares? Cammy Cap on the house. What's going on, man? If you wait for liquidity to your ass, but yeah, all trades are risky. Absolutely, man. We had a beautiful grab here. This here. This is a beautiful grab and a beautiful target and a beautiful exit. Everything is beautiful here on gold. But if you got the shorts, yeah, amazing. Well done. It's not that trade. And this is why it's quite easy to tell when some people don't really know what they're talking about. Like if someone came on to me and said, "Here, yeah, I got this short," I wouldn't be like, "Oh, nah, you got the short. You don't know what you're doing. You took a risk." I'd be like, "Amazing, well done. Who gives a shit? You got your short. I got my buy. We're all winning. Who cares? Who cares?" Both beautiful trades, both valid. That's the good thing about trading. Trading is never about you're right and I'm wrong. It's all about how you perceive the markets, and if however which way you perceive the markets makes you money, as it has to me this morning. Cool. Beautiful. This is a lovely push down though. What's up, Aaron? Hey man, what's going on? Good man, got a nice little London scalp here today. Hoping to see some good London volume today. This is a beautiful push down here now. Beautiful push. Look at this 4 hour. That was also the liquidity grab with the 4 hour highs as well. Look at that. Came up, re-grabbed previous 4 hour highs. That's the thing on gold today. You know, if you start getting back below here, there's no real bottleneck on this current weekly, which is all the way down here. I'm not going to predict such a big sell just yet, but you know, we look at a clear price action chart here on the weekly. Last week we closed aggressively bearish. You know, you'd think even if gold was going to have a big swing push up, you know, we'd very likely come down and grab the lows of last week's. So that's the interesting thing about where gold is right now. At any point, this can find some major resistance, and this weekly can start to flip bearish and have a decent drive back down to here. That's why gold's in such nice levels today. Such nice levels. But I mean, you still got, if you do want the pullback, even into, like we said earlier, even into like this sort of, that was an absolutely disgusting drawing, even into sort of, I know, I've been slacking. What is this? What's going on? There we go. Beautiful. I'm absolutely show you a candle. Even if you get in the next hour or so, you get a strong closure below here on gold. That would be great. Then you get a nice top wick, and you still got sells all the way down into 2600. So you still got a lot of room to sell here. But where we're coming into is going to be a pretty strong area. Be a very, very strong area. But yeah, overall this week, the thing is, there's not really any news to give this such a big rip down today. Like back down into this week alone, back down into here. But overall, I think if this week can flip bearish, it'd be a pretty huge trade.
That's a big level.
The one we're coming into?
Yeah.
Yeah, huge, man, huge. If we can break this would be, how long to the 4-hour close? Still got quite a while. Yeah, even if it's 4-hour close, grab the highs, you close nice and bearish. Sells for the rest of the day down in 2600 are going to be really nice. Really nice. You can even consider shorting maybe 30-minute close. What's copper doing? Copper come back lower. Yeah, I'm just you are coming into, like I say, a very, very strong level. Yeah, you tell I'm invisible, G. Nah, it's never about who is right and who is wrong. That's literally what I just said. It's about limiting risk. Yeah, I risked about 10 ticks. My risk was extremely limited. Let's see. What's everyone talking about? Nasdaq. What's Nasdaq been up to? What's Bitcoin been up to? Has Bitcoin started to chill? Still pretty bullish. Still pretty bullish on Bitcoin. Nasdaq's coming in some pretty strong areas as well, to be honest. With not much of a bottom wick here as well. You had a big fake out on Nasdaq last week, broke back below this major level. This could also easily be a top wick for this to flip down and come down and re-grab weak lows. Some big levels. How long do we have till the end of the month? What, 2 more weeks? 2 more weeks? Yeah, 2 more weeks. Huge spike of them all-time highs as well. Yeah, Nasdaq could easily come up, grab some highs and dip. What's that, man? Yeah, your long was way more. Your short was way more risky than my long. Without grabbing the highs, way more risky. Way more risky. Solid push down here and go. Where could we, on the hourly, where's our lows? Down here. Overall today, these will be some big lows. It's quite far away just yet, but these will be some, these are the lows that we spoke about in the Asian session as well. To come down and grab these before this big push up, but you never really grabbed anything. So overall to come down to here, looks pretty nice. Looks pretty nice. Yeah, literally zero drawdown, yeah. Zero drawdown. Come on, Mark's here to put his foot down. You tell him, Mark. You guys new to drop a little like for the stream. We're doing a beautiful trade today. We'll see what we get for the rest of the session. Let's see.
It might be on for the US session now.
You snowed in.
I get snowed in.
Is it that bad?
It's starting to, yeah.
That's crazy.
Like, I got a massive hill to get down.
Whereabouts are you?
Gloucester.
It's snowing in November. That's crazy.
Gloucester.
Yeah, I can't say that. I'll just let you say that. I'm not going to try and say that.
Because the Welsh, we roll our arms. Hello.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I can say it. Gloucester. Sound like pirates here. They do.
Pretty quiet week. Grad news. Yeah, not a lot of news at all this week. Not a lot of news at all. Friday's the only real news, and it's nothing that crazy. That's why it's so surprising to see gold open with such a strong, like look at this weekly. Like this is huge. This was like one of the most bearish weeks we've seen in gold in like a good few months. And then for this week to open and just straight push up makes me wonder if this is going to be a huge big top wick for this to flip bearish and come back down to some major lows, or if this weekly does fake out, to continue rallying will also be pretty easy. But as it stands right now, the fact that there's no bottom wick in this current weekly, which you don't see. When was the last time we saw a weekly close bullish with no bottom wick? A little one there. Maybe there back in November last year. Here, there you go. That was the last time we closed bullish with no bottom wick on the weekly, back in October last year. October 23 was the last year we saw close bullish with no bottom wick. So the likelihood is, in terms of probability, there is a higher chance than not, at some point this week, we're going to need to create a bottom wick on this weekly. So it kind of tells us at any point, this weekly can just create one big top wick, and we flip bearish and come down. It's only Tuesday at 7 a.m. London time, so it's very possible. It seems pretty out of reach right now, but yeah, it's very, very possible. I suppose it's just a crazy, big gap up at the open and just big push, big push. Clip this reel ready for your reel at the end of the week here. You'll either see this clipped on my Instagram saying that the weekly bottom wick happened. If the bottom wick doesn't come in, you'll never hear about that again. So no one clip that until it plays out, please. Are you going live tomorrow, Mark? Yeah, you clip. Yeah, clip the rant. Absolutely, man. This is a big push down there, beautiful push. Came down, grabbed the lows, came up, grabbed the highs, now coming back down. So you grab the liquidity here, came up, grabbed the highs, straight back down. That's the only ever way that we like to trade ranges. You guys in the community know about that as well. I speak about that a lot. It's the only way you trade range. You can only ever trade ranges if you're at the lows, grabbing the lows, then you can come and target the highs. This is a really nice push. What's that? Get rid of that. A really, really nice push. Oh, what have I just done? I'm just waiting for this 30-minute close here, guys. We need a next top wick on the 30 if we're going to consider some sells here. $11 a.m. Brisbane time, nice. Anyone wanting to tune into Mark's session tomorrow? Mark will be live at the Asian session on his channel. Be sure to go and tune along if you want to watch someone during the Asian session. See what US is saying today, man. Yeah, I might try and give it a watch. DAX daily. Still got a lot of these are highs from last week. Yeah, I never grabbed the highs.
You've never traded DAX, have you?
Nah, I've never traded. No, Ash said I'm not allowed. Only Ash is allowed to trade DAX. Yeah.
Is that the shape guy?
That party shirt trader guy. Something like that.
Is he still trading traveling?
He's in the YouTube chat right now.
Go on.
Are you still traveling, Ash? I think he's back in the UK at the moment. Dax is for party shirt players only. See, this is what I mean. I can't trade it. Back out in Asia early next year. Yeah, nice man. Nice.
I can't believe it's only been 5 days, 4 days for
The retreat.
next retreat.
I know, man. It's crazy. It's coming around. All of a sudden, it was ages away, and all of a sudden, it's like, wow, it's here already. We got some good stuff planned as well.
Yeah.
Got wrecked by the family, some bullshit. Oh, got it, man. Dodgy funds, man. If they let you in.
Have you bought your jet ski yet?
Nah, I haven't bought a jet ski. Nah, I've got over the idea of a jet ski now. Only because maybe I'd buy jet skis if I lived like on the water. Otherwise, I think the novelty of driving it down to the water would wear off pretty quick.
Oh yeah. Real quick.
Yeah, it really would. Yeah, it'd be a real pain in the ass. She just went from being crap for 10 minutes and come back to talking about Harris Street. First world problems, yeah, I know, Sean. I know, man. Yeah, paddleboard would actually be pretty fun. We've been speaking about that as well. We can leave that downstairs, pick it up, take it straight down. That'd be pretty fun, man. That actually would be pretty fun. Aaron, when was my Top Step TV session? Funnily enough, someone also asked me that today, and I found it. So let me find it for you. And I'll be back on soon as well. It was. Here's the guru. Look at this. Here he is. Oh, I've broken everything now. Send it to you. Yeah, I see everyone kite surfing around here. Actually, it's pretty fun. I've never done it before.
I'm very lovely and leave you.
Yeah, all good, man. All good.
Meeting with the site to see if it's open.
Cool, man.
Speak to you in a bit.
Talk to you soon, man.
See you guys.
See you, man.
Have a good one. Bye.
Bye, mate. What visa you on there now? Is that me, Ash? You asking me? If it's me, I am not on a visa, man. I got New Zealand citizenship. Because of skating. Yeah, that's the thing. It does look very fun. Yeah. I'm on I got New Zealand citizenship, man. Yeah, if it's like skating, yeah, that'd be cool, man. Yeah, I'd like to try it. Is it people, honestly, because it gets so windy down here, people do it all the time. Is it easy to take around? Not sure, man. Hello, we got 1 minute to 30 close here. Yeah, I need a few lessons. Yeah, 100%, man. They could be pretty fun though. I'd like to get out of the water more. Yeah, once you I can I can live there. Yeah, I can live here or there for as ever long, man. It's so lucky, extremely lucky. My parents lived in New Zealand before I was born, so even though they haven't been there for like 20 plus years, yeah, they never lose their citizenship, so it meant I was able to get it, which is, yeah, super lucky, man. Otherwise, I'd only be what the fuck, be here for like 2 years, but yeah, luckily I can stay here for as long. Yeah, super lucky, man. So you see me dodging around. I got many of different passports, always escaping. So we got decent 30-minute close there. Finally broken out of this range. Came up, grabbed the highs, closed back below this range. So if we can get a decent top wick, you know, we can look for some sells. I say a decent top wick because, you know, if you sell gold here now, where's your stop going to go? What, all the way above there for what? Where's your targets? Like this resistance? It's not really worth it. So I need to see it come up and maybe grab some, you know, maybe 15-minute highs. I would consider sells above here to continue pushing down into, like, back down into these regions and into these areas. So if we can come up and grab some 15-minute highs, that would be great. Let's have a look at copper. Copper, you still haven't grabbed the highs just yet here. And you are almost creating some sort of double bottoms down here as well. So you got double tops and double bottoms here on copper, sorry. So two interesting levels on copper as well. Gold had a really nice breakout after liquidating the highs. So if we can retrace back, top wick into these areas, drop down to the 5-minute up here, that'd be a pretty nice area to look for some shorts. You're starting to find some support as well, so I don't think it'd be too crazy to see a nice little pullback into here before coming back low. Especially the fact that, you know, although the 30 has closed really nice and bearish, we're coming into a very strong level where, you know, to find some support and pull back before dipping lower would make a lot of sense. Anyone who's short in this current move down on gold, you'd expect they'd be taking profit around these regions. So to pull back, grab some 15-minute highs and break out of that, yeah, I think it makes sense. Free lesson, yeah, that'd be awesome, man. I'd like to do that. Up to 39%, yeah, it's crazy. Not much different to here, to be honest, man. 39%, yeah, it's crazy. My flash catch you tomorrow. Yeah, all good, man. All good. See you tomorrow. Travel so much of the world in the UK. It's hands down the worst. Crazy thing is, people in the UK think it's the best. It blows my mind. Yeah, man. UK is the worst. The thing is, the UK will be. I don't even know if it will be home for me, but yeah, I could never live in the UK, man. Honestly, I don't even know. It's just. I think it's just everything. It's just the fucking weather. It's the weather and the mindset of most people that I could honestly never live there. Obviously, it's like where I grew up and stuff like that, but leaving it was honestly one of the best things I ever did. It'll always be home, you know. All my family will always be there, but yeah, I couldn't live in the UK, man. The weather gets to me too much. If I'd ever retire, or, you know, want to settle down a bit, New Zealand will be the place I'll go. New Zealand's fucking beautiful, man. I've been to New Zealand like 5 times or something. I absolutely love it. The only tough thing is trading times, but like we can clearly see, you know, you can trade Asia and London consistently well enough that you could just trade that and not even have to worry about New York. Hey Brad, yeah, me too, man. It's gonna be good. I know it's gonna be awesome, Bradley. When are you flying out, man? You flying out soon? 1 month of good weather, a year is tough going. Yeah, you'd be lucky if you get that. You'd be lucky if you get that. Create some liquidity around these highs now. I'm thinking of leaving next year, to be honest. Boys, going to do in my head. And yeah, it's always good to. It's always good just to, you know, even if you do want to go back to the UK at some point, I think it's always good just to leave for a little bit and see what else is out there. Most people, you know, like most people who hate the UK and everyone just try and just give it a shot, leave somewhere for like, 1 to 2 years. Nothing ever really changes. For me anyway, in Jersey, nothing ever really changes. So I was like, even if I do leave, and like, I go somewhere else and I don't like it, like the worst happens, I go home and absolutely nothing's changed. And if I don't like it, and I can just go back to doing the same shit that everyone else does. But I think it's good just to give it a try. Even if you do it for a couple of years, it kind of makes you also appreciate homely things a little bit more. You never know, you could leave it for a couple of years and be like, you know what, I actually miss the UK. And then you appreciate the things you didn't appreciate when you have them around you so much. Same as anything, I guess. Double back in the UK, showing how much. Yeah, 100% Harry. Where did you leave to, Harry? Oh, is that you, Harry Scott? Are you in Vietnam? Too many Harrys in there. I'm gonna call you Vietnam Harry. Da Nang Harry. There we go. Nice. Saturday morning leaving Sydney 6 a.m. Get about 4 p.m. Nice. Yeah, sounds good, Bradley. Sounds good, man. Yeah, Vietnam's a pretty cool place to live. Snowing here, yeah, it's so crazy. It's snowing there. I have to go. Thanks for stream. Amazing. See you tomorrow. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, Alex. See you tomorrow, man. Don't like Canada. All I do is work here. Yeah, I've never been to Canada. Canada is somewhere that I would absolutely love to visit at some point as well. It's like a bucket place for me to go and see. Do a full Canada and US road trip. I think that'd be awesome. Yeah, you could, Mike. Yeah, definitely, man. Yeah, if you come down, you can grab these and hold the support for a pullback. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. The only thing is the 30-minute has closed quite bearish. So yeah, you would need to grab the lows before we would consider that. The hourly still is coming into that pretty strong support. 4 hour as well. 4 hours still coming into... All of this is a major 4 hour level. But you do still... We can't ignore this as well. Yeah, if you grab these lows and held the support, yeah, I'd look for a little pullback. If not, once we start grabbing these highs here, if we can consider some shorts from around these regions to come down and re-grab these lows and pull back a little bit more, I think that'd be a nice trade. Melbourne, yeah, I'd love to visit Melbourne, man. I haven't been yet, actually. Canada's the worst trading zone. Really, yeah, what time is it there? Obviously, it's worse than American places. Yeah, honestly, even in some places in New York, in America can be pretty tough. You suddenly get like 5, 6 a.m. just to trade New York, and you can't really hit anything else. Yeah, you tell them, Ash. I know. 135, only 47 likes. What's going on there? Coming up for these highs now. What's Copper doing? Copper having a little bit of a pullback. Super sus. Yeah, that's the thing. I was originally going to move to Melbourne, but then people were like, if you want to escape the UK weather, don't go to Melbourne. I was like, yeah, that's probably a good choice, to be honest. It looks like a cool place, though, for a visit. Vancouver's at 11 p.m. Yeah, that's good, man. Just back on the charts after a break of 2 weeks. Flew to Dubai, just got back yesterday. Yeah, nice, man, nice. Good to have you back. Grabbing the previous 15-minute highs here. Potential 15-minute forming. We do have to remember we are at that major support. But because we're at that major support, would I buy gold? Not really. I don't want to trade against that 30-minute. The only way I would consider buys up into this area is if we got a massive fake out back above that, which is too early to assume something like that. But if we get back above that, that would also be another nice 60-tick trade, which would also be a strong hourly wick, still holding this support, and this is just one big liquidity grab to the lows. But as it stands right now, we don't really want to think that far ahead. We want to be thinking what's happened now. Previous 30s grabbed, highs closed, bearish. Of course, we want to see if we can get this breakout as well. What time is it? 7:39. Give me 5 minutes, guys. I'm just gonna grab a drink, and we'll stay on for a little bit longer. 2 seconds. we up to, gold? What are we up to? What are we up to? Let's have a look. 5 minute closed strong. Not much of a top wick though. Maybe a 5 minute fake out. What a really nice grab. Look, come up. Close back below. Boom, what a push. How's this Audi looking? How long have we got? About 17 minutes to this Audi closes. It's going to be very, very, very interesting to see if we close back above here or not. This is going to be one huge grab. Or if we close below it, you'll still get a top wick on the next hour. And then you could come down and refill in the lows, depending on how you close. So if you close below, 8 AM, top wick, fill in the wick. Or if you hold back above the support, you could continue to range or come and re-grab the highs. But we're pretty safe right now. You know, we've had a good trade there. There's a nice beautiful little scalp there into the highs. If we can get another trade, you know, it'd be fantastic. But we're not in a rush to have to take a trade for the sake of taking a trade. We got plenty of time here. It's only coming up to 8 AM London time. Plenty of time. Yeah, no bottom wick on the daily again, man. It's insane. No bottom wick on both of the days so far. It's crazy. So that's why I think there's such a high chance that this weekly can just flip bearish. Look at this weekly. It's crazy, man. It's huge. What's copper up to? Is copper moving? Copper's not really doing too much there either. Oh, I mean, maybe if this Audi can flip bullish and it holds this area, you've got buyers up into here for about 62 plus ticks. So this 7 AM candle is going to be pretty key here. It's going to be very key. But yeah, anything else that anyone is looking at, doesn't have to just be gold. Feel free to send it over and we can break down some other markets whilst we wait here. Plenty of time. short here into weekly lows. Stop loss at all-time highs. So something like this. 500 ticks into the lows. Yeah, at least 5 contracts. Easy. Yeah, that's beautiful, man. That is beautiful. Beautiful bush. I mean, crude oil. Yeah, let's have a look at oil. Absolutely, let's have a look at oil. How did we close yesterday? I know the daily's been pretty choppy, trading below 70 and 65. Two very, very choppy areas. Let me just have a quick look at last week. Last week was bearish, evening star. Price action on oil is crazy, man. But daily closed with a bullish engulfing yesterday. So you'd expect a little bit of a push higher today to at least tap into this resistance and higher. So I'll be looking at oil to probably hold these areas, if not dip down a little bit lower, because I know that's what oil likes to do. Can kind of, you know, reject this level and then all of a sudden have a steep bottom wick into these areas, and then to retrace back into $70, which is a pretty decent level of support here. Nice level of support. You had a big gap last week. You can see $70 is a really nice level. So I'd say, yeah, with the way that this has had a really nice push. I mean, it's tough because, you know, technically it is just a big range. It's a bit of an ugly range, to be honest. But given the way the daily has closed so bullish, I wouldn't want to be trading against that. So the most logical thing to me would be to see oil continue pushing up into these highs from anywhere below here. Zoom in a bit here. From anywhere below these little lows, come down, tap into this region, and then to continue pushing up would be the most logical place. But it's pretty tough. The daily's been in this range since last Tuesday. You know, you had this really strong push down. You broke back below 70. You've not really grabbed too much, but you are coming into major support. So there's a little pullback into there. Just let me have a look at this from a higher time frame. Yeah, I haven't even retraced 50% of this push down yet. So 50 to 61%, $70. If I wanted to sell oil to continue pushing this move down, where would I be selling oil? Well, obviously at $70. So if I'd be selling oil around $70 to continue pushing into 65, or the intraday outlook would be yesterday closed bullish, so longs into $70, and then see how you react around there for a potential short into these lows here. But yeah, it's pretty tricky. Gold's come back down. Oh, let me have a look. 15 still closed kind of bullish though. Yeah, we're coming back lower, but the 15 closed too bullish for me to want to short that. Let's see. It's a decent push down now. Did you retest this wick? Yeah, you did. Yeah, come back down, but I wouldn't trade against that 15. Unless we get a nice strong 5-minute close here, top wick, I'll short the next 5. But I wouldn't want to short that 15 open. Yeah, copper could be really nice as well. Holding this level, let's see copper get back above there. Let's see, 1 minute till this 5 is going to close on gold. If we top wick, little head and shoulders as well. 20 ticks into lows again, it's pretty nice. Close DAX at 1R, nice, good man. 1R's good man. Price action is pretty crazy across everything today. Good old NQ, yep, absolutely, man. Have a look at NQ in a second. Let me just see how this gold's going to close. You also got the 30-minute flip here as well. So I still think you're going to get an hourly top wick in 10 minutes. Let's see, 30-minute close bearish, 30 minutes close to flipping, 15-minute closed bullish. See how this 5 minutes going to close here. I can just see this hourly, you know, closing somewhere around here. Next hourly pulling back into here, and then having the drive, and then you get, you know, it's a terrible drawing, but you get something like that. That's an awful drawing. It's a bit better. I think shorting the 8 AM candle would be easier. Like I say, you're coming that close to the hourly now that if you're not already in a trade, there's a high chance you will come up and top wick on the next hour. Unless we get a top wick on this current 5 into here, I'd consider it. Just no super sexy structure. That's not what we like to hear. If you want the, I can do the good ones. I got the good ones, man. Don't you worry. Where are we? I've been practicing for our retreating today. Look at that. A work of art. That's pretty much how we want the next hour to look, to be honest. Actually quite nice. Well, you wouldn't close, the body wouldn't be that far up, but yeah. Short that, yeah, absolutely. Take that short all day long. This is pretty steep. You probably wouldn't get a top. You probably maybe just top wick maybe into like there and then push down. There's no top wick on this 5 yet, so it's very minor. But you sort of have a little head and shoulders here if you can hold this area. Be a very small scalp. I think we got time though. Let's have a look at Nasdaq. Someone said Nasdaq. Let's have a look. Nasdaq overall, it's kind of what we spoke about yesterday. We're still kind of hovering, and well, quickly on the weekly, you know, Nasdaq had a big fake out last week, closed a bullish above all-time highs, and then sellers pushed this aggressively back below. But a lot of this push down, to be honest, could have been a lot of profit taken at all-time highs as well. You have closed back below this major resistance, aggressively above, aggressively back below. So last week was pretty bearish. You know, even if Nasdaq was going to have a big push up, you'd anticipate you at least come down and grab last week's lows given. So given the area that we are in, you have yesterday's high, which I don't know if it's been grabbed on ES. If it hasn't, that is a nice target. Yes, it has. ES is grabbing the previous daily high, so Nasdaq doesn't necessarily need to. So pretty much from where you are, you're in a very strong level where you could start to pull back from. You almost have like a little trend line coming up here that you're going to squeeze a bit as well. So if you can break that and see a pullback into the weekly open, which is around, where are we? Here-ish? Yeah, about around here would be pretty nice. You may even squeeze up just one more time and then see if you can pull back down into the lows. You want to be keeping in mind that we are at a very, very strong daily level. Very, very strong daily level. Yeah, if you're going to get some longs, yeah, you'd like it to come down. You kind of grabbed a lot of lows. Yesterday looked like a very, very choppy day on Nasdaq. Let's have a look. Let me have a quick look at gold. Gold trying to come back. Yeah, very, very choppy day. When was that? Monday, yeah. Look at these huge, huge, huge wicks. We had this decent push at the open. Very nice push even. Came down, ripped the lows. Huge push up. Tapped into this big resistance and huge, huge, huge rejections. Thing is, you are grabbing... You're grabbing lows. You are grabbing lows. So if you wanted sells on Nasdaq, but you're not gonna be selling just yet anyway. You know, I wouldn't really want to sell into this area, to be honest. So as long as you hold above that, could you continue squeezing up a little bit more? Yeah, I guess you probably could. It's kind of hard to say. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be selling Nasdaq until you get a decent breakout below here, because look how strong this level is. And you just came down, you just grabbed two hourly equal lows. So if this can flip bullish, you may even come and test Monday's high. It's tough. It's very tough. My orange line. Where are we? Let's have the NQ does. Yeah, no worries, man. No problem. I'm not a Nasdaq expert, so take my analysis with a pinch of salt, man. If you see something different, follow what you think, man. I don't trade Nasdaq enough to know how it moves, and I do know it does move very different to gold. So how I break down Nasdaq is basically how I break down gold. Even though I know they do move similar, but yeah, 580, 600, all the way down here. Like these areas. Oh my god, 5 minutes just closed there on gold. Yeah, these areas would be nice. Coming back lower here on gold. 30 starting to flip bearish. 5 minutes not really showing me too much. Neither is the 15. 15-minute fake out potentially. Hourly close soon here as well. Yeah, that was nice. Yeah. Them areas back down here. So maybe what? A little... something like that. Something like that could be nice. Let's see, 4 minutes to this hourly's going to close here on gold. There's no point shorting it just yet. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. What would retail traders be doing? They want a long. So short here. You trying to expose me? to. Copper holding this little resistance level as well. Copper's in a bit of a pretty ugly price action on copper. I'd be honest, if you're going to see a trade on copper, you're probably not going to see a trade on copper until at least, I'd say, like 9 AM London time. Nothing really clear in here. I'm actually going to set a light on copper for later on, if we get back above there, for buys into here and here. Until then, I'm not really too interested in copper. Goldie come back down here, grabbing the lows, holding the support, having a little pullback. 30 tried to flip bearish, but coming straight back up. There's no point in trying to short the last 5 minutes of the hourly. You may as well just wait for this hourly to close. Because like I say, even if this hourly does close bearish, well, the next hour is going to come up and do that anyway. So you may as well wait for that top weight to come in, and then you can try and take the shorts. I would expect, to be honest, this current 4 hour to close pretty doji, and then the next 4 hour to come down and liquidate some of these lows. But let's see. Yeah, why is no one pumping that light bar? I know we should be at least, if we hit this thing, if we hit 100, gold would start pumping the volume. Like we saw last time, if we hit 100 likes, yeah, gold would be booming. We get some beautiful trades on gold. Ash said it, not me as well. Now I've only just started looking at copper a little bit more actually. Over the past like 2-3 months, start looking at copper. I haven't actually taken a trade on it in quite a few weeks though. I was getting really into it. I was trading it quite a lot, and I do still like it. But gold last week was just so nice that I haven't traded copper in, I'd probably say like 2-3 weeks. But yeah, same similar principles with the liquidity grabs. There's a pretty decent 30-minute rejection there. Hourly's probably about to close pretty strong here. Yeah, platinum's popular. Yeah, I've never traded platinum. Weirdest dude with the biggest volume. Yeah, literally. Haven't found copper as clean this month. I know, me too, man. Me too. Was it last month that we had like, I think it was usual, or a lot of people did have more copper trades than gold trades. But yeah, this month it hasn't been as nice. Gold's been a lot nicer. You know, it's having some. Still did have a huge sell-off as well, though. I think it was maybe the higher time frame that was pretty ugly on copper, I believe. Yeah, like this daily here. Where was the daily? When you rip down, this was with the elections as well. You rip down, rip back up, rip back down again, and then continued selling off. It was yeah, it was pretty aggressive. Even the daily's pretty ugly right now. You came down, you found support, grabbed lows, you then wicked out the highs, closed bearish. Now you're closing back bullish, and now you're top wicking again. So hourly's just closed bearish here on gold. I would like to see a top wick to then short into these lows here. Where could that top wick be? Probably not that high, to be honest. Looking at that 30, I don't think you really need to come up and re-grab them 30 highs. I don't think you'll top wick that much. I think you come up that high, you probably come more. Pretty much from where we're around here. Could you short into the lows? Like, say if you take this 5-minute flip, 12 ticks, I don't know if it's really worth it. I don't think you'll come up and re-grab these highs. That'd be quite a steep hourly top wick. I'm not taking this, guys. I'm just having a look. Let me just see. Just in case. I'm not taking this. If we were looking at that flip, you'd risk off maybe this 5-minute high. If we grab the highs, you'd manage here. You'd have to be break even there. It's not worth securing. It's only 12. You'd see if you'd come down a little bit lower. See how we react around these highs. It's a pretty decent top wick now. Remember, like I said, you know, there is the possibility that this 4 hour, which is 2 hours away, just closes completely doji, because you're at this major level as well. You're at this big level. This is the top wick we're talking about though. What on earth have I done there? What the hell is that? Let's never do that again. That was awful. What was that? I don't know what that was. Back along some dice. Nice. Let's have a look, man. Oh, nice. Touch 5 hour. See up in the 1 second show. Yeah, something like that. Our ranges. Maybe if we leave this on the charts, we'll get more views. People are like, what is that? I need to learn that secret thing. What about if we do... Oh. Fucking hell. That's too much for my brain. 16 race reward, nice. That'd be huge. Copper alert's gone off. What's going on, copper? Ooh, you sneaky. Copper being sneaky, getting back above here. We could have some buys on copper soon. What did you do? Came down, grabbed the lows, never closed back above. And now we're pushing up in the first 3 minutes of this hourly here. Hourly is pretty ugly, but may have some copper buys soon. Gold not really doing too much. Copper's getting some decent volume. Ashes DAX to the moon. Even a 15 closure back above this level, I think would be good for some longs. Because you have such perfect liquidity targets that anyone who's selling copper here, stops are going to be above here. We never grabbed these highs before this push down. So to me, these are some really nice highs. That's why it's always good to set these alerts, guys. You don't have to watch the charts to know what's happening. Set your alerts. If your alerts go off, cool, we're moving, fantastic. Gold's not doing too much. Copper's trying to get a bit of a breakout here, so let's see. Yeah, I agree, man. Upper liquidity, yeah, 100%. To the next stream, yeah, it's good, man. It's simple, it's nice. It's good. It's a beautiful push. There's a beautiful level as well. With a beautiful target. Beautiful target. Nah, I'm not really too interested in gold shorts. Not yet, anyway. Not yet. Only because we're at such a big level. Like here, it's a really big level. That I'm expecting a range around this area. I mean, 30 has closed. Unless we grab these 30 highs, then it's the risk reward is there. But shorting it right now, I don't really have a risk reward where it makes sense. Like if I sell it here, risking there is quite risky now. You're coming close to it, and break even there or taking the break of the low, it's like 12 ticks. It's not really worth it. Sells aren't off the cards just yet. It just needs to, give it at a place where it would make the most sense. 5 minute just closed bullish. Look at the 15 as well. You grab lows, close bullish, close bearish. So it's getting a little bit messy. And this, to be honest, this is a pretty decent push down here for the London session. It's like a 90 tick push down. So, you would expect you can probably do this for quite some time. I don't think it's just going to continue ripping out of nowhere. I would imagine you maybe this for a little bit, and then even if it does push from here, I don't think it's worth it yet. Not yet. I think copper could be nicer here soon. Copper could give a decent play. Yeah, mate. Yeah, I know another London trader on TopStep who has been talking about it. So I do think they'll get it soon, man. I do think they'll get it soon. I know, I need the same soon, man. I need the same soon. Same thing around these times. I get pretty hungry. And that's when we had that. There was that nice push on gold yesterday toward the end of the London into our liquidity levels, and I was too busy making dinner. I ended up having a really nice push after we jumped off. Really nice push. Where was it? It was on the 15 was the cleanest. I know some of you guys got it as well, which was beautiful. Yeah, here. That huge trend line coming down. We had that double top that we spoke about. Came down, grabbed lows, finally closed bullish. You could have even just taken it from here to here. It was like 50. So you're waiting for the volume to come in. Market's showing you signs of volume. You got clear targets, boom. And if we look at gold right now, do we have something similar to this? Like a really clear target that's like 50 plus ticks away with good volume? Not really. So is there any reason to try and take trades here when we had this clear opportunity yesterday and this clear opportunity today? Not really. Not yet, anyway. Not yet. That's the DAX that Ash was asking about. This. Make London sessions great again. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, no worries, man. No worries. We'll see this couple more candle closes here, guys. Otherwise, I won't keep you guys too long. We've had a good like 25 tick trade today, so I'm confident we'll get another trade today. I'm just not sure if it's going to be right now. I don't see why it would be. The only thing I can see shaping up is copper, to be honest. Copper 15-minute nice closure back above, bottom wick back down to here, and then longs. What have I done? What's this broken? You got 55% people long on gold, 44% people short. And to be honest, look at this 5 minute on gold. It's looking like it wants to come up a little bit more. Go ask what's in the box. Is that the Brady? You mean the box for the trading retreat? If so, it's a secret, man. It's a secret. It's a secret. But lots of good stuff. Lots of cool merchandise. Lots of free cool stuff, man. Some really cool stuff. Really cool stuff. But it's a secret. You have to find out on Sunday, man. But yeah, it's really cool. It's exciting stuff. But I can't share it just yet. It's a surprise. Surprise, man. So make a little bit of space in your bag because there's some stuff to bring back. But yeah, it's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be good. Hopefully the weather picks up. I did check the weather in what's it? Nate, you're there now. What's it like? I googled Da Nang weather for next week. It does not look great. Either way, it doesn't matter. We're gonna have a fantastic time. But it looks pretty. Yeah, it looks pretty crazy. And Harry, look at Aaron dropped me DM. Yeah, 100%. Absolutely, Harry. I will do, man. Pretty rainy today. Yeah, it looks pretty crazy for next week. But either way, you probably know better stuff than me, Harry. Any good indoor recommendations that we can do? We'll find some good stuff to do. May even get the conference for an extra day if we can as well. But yeah, I'll absolutely drop you a message, man. 100%. How come a lot of profitable traders sell courses to scam beginners? How is I don't know what you mean, man. Course. Like people throw around the definition of scam way too easy. Money, then you blow it. If you purchase a course and it has everything that it said it would, then there's no real scam. But yeah, dude, I just like I always say, the reason I do these free live streams and we trade here on YouTube every single day is so you guys can actually see what I'm talking about clearly works. So yeah, just do some research. But you know, there's plenty of good traders that do sell a course that are certainly not scammers. But you know, if you buy something that ends up being a scam, then yeah, you know, it's quite easy to see who is selling a lifestyle and see who's selling their trades. I don't post lifestyle content on here. I let my trades do the talking. Not many other people can do that. So is the yeah, nice, Brad. Good man. Rained pretty much the whole month we've been here. Really, that's crazy. Well, that's the thing. When I was looking into it, it was some websites said November's great. Some sites said it could be raining, but I was like, you know what? Even if it is raining, we're gonna have a great time. We'll go for morning swims in the pool, even in the rain. Yeah, people consume on taking the content probably 100%, man. Can teach my style, but not a lot of people get it. Yeah, that's very true, man. Very true. Aaron, when can we expect our first payments from our MAM account? It's been months now. Let's not talk about that, man. I don't want to talk about that. Yeah, MAM account coming soon, guys. 100% return in 2025. Selling courses is not an issue after all. It's a nice stream of income. However, when you ask for a track with a live execution, yeah. Insult, yeah. Yeah, if you ask for that and you get insulted, then yeah, that's probably a good reason to not do it. But that's the reason I don't sell a course. Like, you know, I could sell a course for like $500,000, but I just would rather not. I prefer that. I don't think people need a course. Like, you know, a lot of people think they need a course, but you don't. If you just, the amount of people who will spend, like, and myself included, who will spend like, you know, a couple of $100 to $1,000 on a course, watch it once and then just be like, whatever, move on. Yeah, that's why I prefer personally creating a community, because it keeps everyone accountable each day. And it's, you know, you get to talk to other people every single day and have an actual network of friends and, you know, people on the same journey to keep you accountable. Whereas if you have a course, and, you know, the amount of times in my beginning, I would just, you know, you buy a course, then you just get left to fend on your own. You never hear from the person who actually, you know, created the course, is crazy. Whereas, like, that's not the reason most people fail. Like, you know, in the beginning, I needed someone to maybe guide me a little bit more, and just buying a course and hoping for the best wasn't really the solution. And I kind of figured it's not for most people. It's the community that new traders need. Speaking for myself, yeah, 100%. Yeah, absolutely. F2A is amazing. Thank you, man. Yeah, you need to, you know, trading is such a, like I always say, trading is such a mentally, you could get some shorts here on gold, a mentally draining and lonely journey. If you just buy a course and you get left to fend your own, like, that's not what's going to make you a good trader. You need to be showing up with like-minded people every day. Copper's not breaking out. Gold's trying to grab these highs and trying to pull back. 15-minute just closed with a big rejection. You kind of got 1, 2, 3 equal 15-minute highs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equal lows. Nothing too much just yet. Like shorts, nice. I was gonna say, yeah, you got a nice short there, man. Grabbing the highs. Very nice. Spent a year chasing course and realized that showing trading screenshot past PDF is very easy. 100%, man. Anyone can show hindsight trade recaps. You know, a lot of the documents that I'm putting together for our trading retreat, which I won't show too much because it's made just for the retreat, guys. Like, everything I'm going to be showing in here is trades that we have taken together or spoken about together, along with screenshots of the actual trades happening. Whereas a lot, like, anyone can create a course and show you hindsight trade recaps. That's like I say, I show trades that, you know, and do trade breakdowns of trades that we have taken together. It'd be so easy for me to, you know, and I used to being, even in some communities, they'll do like a Sunday call, and then they'll do a Wednesday call. And on the Wednesday call, they'll show you all these trades that they quote unquote took from the Sunday call. But it's like, you never actually know. It's quite misleading, and it's not good for confidence. Even though, you know, like, I don't like people to just show, even though you could, and you'd make great consistent gains, you could just copy everything we do here. I don't recommend anyone to do that, because that's not the way you're going to learn. These are more so just for transparency, so you guys can see live execution, live management, and live losses. You know, not many people can put their balls in the line and do that every single day. That's the reason I do it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you show everything beforehand as well, which is amazing. And you show how it played out. Win or loss, who cares? You show everything how it plays out. Gold having a little spike back higher here. Hey Aaron, love your videos. Thank you, man. Just want to get some knowledge on how you control your emotions when trading. I don't. Come on, you want to be smart?
You don't.
I don't control my emotions when I'm trading.
No, you come at me, slam something around, carry on.
Yeah, you guys don't realize, but in front of me there's like holes in the walls. This is probably my third laptop of the week. But nah, you just honestly, it's time. It's time in the markets and you know, getting over the emotional pain. But it's also taken time to actually reflect on your trading emotions, like what triggers your emotions and how you deal with them. But honestly, for me, it's just time of just doing the same wrong stuff over and over again and feeling that emotional pain to the point where it's like I just kind of get numb to it. But also journaling, you know, you want to journal your emotions, like what triggers certain emotions. Like if you see a huge push down, you know, you try and trade in here, you get fear of missing out, and then you end up losing. Okay, cool. Well, when you see a big push down in the markets, be like, well, if I trade down here and I feel a bit of fear of missing out, why don't I just come back in an hour and I'll probably get a good trade? So, you know, try and note down what triggers certain emotions and why, and then you can kind of, you know, learn to make them mistakes less. You know, anytime people do journals and they just like will put in their trading data, but I think it's also good to write down your emotions going into the trade as well. Your morning market calls are worth more value than the whole cost of the FWA subscription. Just that. Thank you, Brad. Appreciate it, man. Just think we do 2 market calls every single day and London live streams. A particular guru who turned $100 into a mil, quote unquote. Yeah, good quote unquote there. Yeah, risk less, bigger stops. Yeah, 100%. I actually, that's one thing I wish I did in the beginning. I had a worse risk to reward, but got good at calling market moves well. You know, a lot of people when they first start trading, you know, they want to try and go for these 1 to 10 risk to rewards. If we flip from here, guys, we could have some sales. A lot of people want to go for like these 1 to 5 or 1 to 10 risk rewards, which is great. You know, you can get to a point where they can happen. But in the beginning, you know, if you want to, you know, you take like these buys, for example, and you want to just go for a 1 to 1, but you want to get good at calling that move well and get good at getting the direction right, then you can refine risk to reward over time. That's a good point as well. Not given, yeah. The rest of the stream is a lifestyle stream. Yeah. I mean, I do not believe anyone's turned $100 into a mil. I think it's complete fucking bullshit. Unless you're trading crypto or some shit. But day trading, foreign exchange, I don't think so. Probably on some dodgy broker that no one's ever heard of, yeah, for sure. Which is always the way. What are we up to, guys? Go see his 30-minute close. If the 30-minute close is bullish here, guys, I'll probably wait for the hourly and we'll update the guy. I need to have some dinner soon. It's coming up to about 6:30 for me. We've been patient here. You know, this is the pullback that we said was coming. We didn't try and chase the shorts down here. We got a lovely buy up here. Trying to get this continuation of this play, which I think, you know, could come maybe later on. Remember this 4 hour, remember, like I said, there's a high chance this 4 hour could just completely close doji, which is good. The next 4 hour would top wick, create a nice evening star, and then flip down and come grab some blows. That's pretty much what I'm anticipating for the rest of the day. Again, I wanted to get these copper buys, but look at this copper trade. You just massively wicked the resistance, never closed above, now you're coming back up. So unless you get a 30-minute breakout on copper, bottom wick on the next 30 and you could get it, but price action's not too convincing here. We're not really committing to anything. And that looks pretty much like the same on everything. We're not really committing. You know, we're having some interesting moves. You just got to stay patient and wait for volume, wait for good breakouts, and you'll get an easy trade. Like here, we had a nice liquidity grab, we had a clear target, and we had good volume. We had a good trade. So that's all you want. That's all you want. You want a liquidity grab for entry, you want volume, and you want targets. If you don't have them 3 things, write them things down. Liquidity for entry. Liquidity, can't type. Target, and 3, and this is the biggest one, volume. That's all you need. If you don't have them 3 things, then you don't have a trade. We had them three things here. We had a clear target, we had a liquidity grab, and this was a 15-minute flip, which was also a 15-minute grab of the lows with good volume and a breakout. So if we don't have them three things, wait for them things to come to you. The biggest thing is volume as well. I hate my worst trades are when I get stuck on a trade that goes sideways. And I look back at the hourly, and if I just waited for like an hourly breakout, the next hourly, same as London yesterday on the 15. You know, you chopped around for so long. Here, chopped around for so long. By the time the volume came in, if you had, you know, most people think they've missed the move here, but if you just waited for this to come out, you know, that would have been a great trade. There, could have just got that bit. Could have got that bit into the highs. Don't have to try and predict down here. Don't have to try and predict down here. As soon as you get this really nice breakout, just take this one. Take the next one. You know, wait for the markets to come to you and then get your piece of it. You don't always have to be trying to predict the volume. That's how I like to do it anyway. Start noting that down. Yeah, absolutely, man. Devil something from adventure and triggers. Yeah, that's it, man. Jumped trade with you earlier. Got 950. Good work, man. Beautiful work. It's, you know, don't beat yourself up when you do get the emotions in trading, because I can guarantee you any emotion that you are feeling from trading, you are absolutely not the first person to feel that. And sometimes it does feel like, you know, why is this happening to just me? Like why me? Why can't I get this? But I can promise you, it is not something that's happening to you, and it's an emotion that thousands of traders have all experienced before, and many of people have been able to overcome them. So don't beat yourself up over it. Just recognize the emotions and recognize when you're getting emotions, and take a step back. Like, you know, if you saw this huge push down, you start to get fear of missing out. If I ever get fear of missing out, I'll just come back in, you know, an hour, 2 hours, and I'll still get a nice trade for the day. But what I won't do is take stupid trades and then spend the rest of the day trying to chase my tail. It's completely normal to feel emotions from trading. I would be extremely surprised if if you didn't feel any emotions, you'd be the best trader in the world. So it's completely normal, and it does not happen to just you. We need a party shirt. Absolutely. Traders with that volume is painful. Yeah, they're the worst, man. They're the worst. Last 5 minutes of the 30 here. We're coming up. We're re-grabbing 30 highs. We're holding this level. Could we see some shorts? Because this is a pretty decent grab. You may see some shorts in the next 5 minutes. I may take a little half risk, because the stops may be quite big. Top wick on the next 5. Hard stop will be about 17. Break even about 30, and see if you can squeeze a little bit lower. So now the risk rewards are a bit nicer. Let's see. Top wick on this 5, and we'll see if we get some sells. Top wick gold, please. Gold? Hello? Something like that. Because if this 30 can, you know, liquidate the... I didn't think it was going to come up this high, but we have. We came up that high. We grabbed the highs. We may even get the next top wick on the next 30 and then push. Let's see. I don't have any orders in yet, guys. No orders in just yet. You need to see this 5-minute flip with volume. Yeah, 100%, man. That is the good thing about Top Step, having that lockout feature. If you feel like you're getting emotional, yeah, it'll lock yourself out. Hopefully before your daily max. Because it's so good to once you're locked out, that's it. You're locked out. You can't do anything stupid. Well, hopefully you can lock yourself out before you do anything stupid. Coming back up here. I'm not gonna sell it just yet, guys. I don't know what happened there. We're back. I think I just cut out for a second. Well, it looks like we're back. I'm gonna see this 30 close. 30 is gonna close in 3 minutes, so we may as well just wait for it. Even if this 30 does close with a nice wick rejection, what's the next 30 gonna do? Top wick and potentially create a nice evening star. Gave you some AdSense. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. I need the AdSense. Gave you some AdSense. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're back. We're back. What's Daxie up to, man? What's she up to? Oh, what a push. What a push. Come on, copper, man. Copper sleeping, gold sleeping, DAX is booming. Booming. Scaled in too, nice. Yeah, beautiful, man. Thanks for being an excellent teacher. Appreciate it, man. Very grateful to be live. Thank you, man. Appreciate you tuning in. Hopefully we can, over time, get more people tuning in. Appreciate you tuning in, man. You guys on YouTube, all I ask you, just drop a little like for the stream, subscribe, and hopefully tune into the next ones. Yeah, Tom Hogarth does trade DAX a lot. Yeah, he does. I've watched him a few times, man. He does. He trades it a lot. Yeah. It's a nice European equity to trade. A really nice move. I've never traded it before. I know Ash smashes it. In the boxes, party shirts, 100%, man. There's loads of party shirts with Ash's face all over it. Takes the same trades as me. Yeah, nice. Let me have a look. Is he on? Is he on now? To be honest, I like sometimes just listening to him just because he's his psychology is just incredible. Oh, he's in the shorts as well. I think he's in the shorts. His psychology is just yeah, incredible. Absolutely incredible. That's the only reason. I don't really know how he trades or anything like that, but yeah, his psychology is just phenomenal. GCZ4, what's the difference? Exactly the same, man. This is just the contract that is always like this one. It's just the ongoing one where it just will roll over for you. Your the Z refers to the specific contract month, and the 4 is the year, whereas GC exclamation mark is just constantly ongoing. Yeah, he's back, yeah. Similar to yourself. I'll take that, man. I'll take that. I'll take that compliment. 30-minute, pretty decent rejection here. Let's see if we're going to get a top wick, and we could take some sells here. Top wick. Create a nice evening start, and we're going to see if we're going to get some shorts. I'm probably going half risk here, guys. Let's see. Let me get up top step again. Grab the 5-minute highs, and I'll consider some shorts. I might be being a bit too greedy here. Might be a little bit too greedy. It's not a bad place to take it, to be honest. I just wanted to, you know, from there, it's just about a 1-to-1 on the 5 flip. Oh, I think that was probably it. Maybe being a little bit too greedy there. Gave a little top wick 5-minute flip down. Let's see. Yeah, he's also short. Yeah. No. Yeah, when I'm actually executing, man, I'm executing on the same as you, man. On the specific contract month, yeah, exactly the same. The GC exclamation mark is just for the analysis. He's buying now just a close, nice. That's crazy. That was a beautiful run though. That's the thing. What's the contract like on the sizing like on DAX? Like, is that like even if you just short from like here to here, like is that a big move? I feel like that is a pretty big move. I never traded it. You know, like on gold, like if you measure this move, like it's tiny, it's not much, but like is from here to here a big move on DAX? Like would you make a trade in a good contract size? I feel like that's a pretty good move. Gold's come back up here, guys. Not selling just yet. It came down, grabbed the lows, created a bit of a range here. Copper never closed back above our resistance. No long as we're coming to push back a little bit lower. Yeah, it's always different. That's the thing. It's always different on these FX firms. That's why it'd be so easy if you had a futures firm that had it, because it would be the same every single time. Let me see if I can get it on my Ninja account here. Let me have a look. I'm assuming I can get it on my personal Ninja. Let me see. What is it? DAX. Futures ticker. DAX futures. Ninja Trader. Where is it? Let me go here. Let me just not expose my demo account. See if we can get it up here. DAX. Nah, it doesn't come up. What's the? I don't know what the symbol is. It says it's just DAX, but for some reason I can't see it on my Ninja. Oh wait, oh here you go. FDAX. DAX index December 24. There you go. Yeah, I can get it on. I can get it on my Ninja. I have the delayed one because I don't pay for Urex. Data is delayed. Yeah, so I can get it on my personal, which is pretty cool. Let me give it a little test sometime. Yeah, the EA is good, man. Yeah, I'm long. Yeah, I think it might squeeze a little bit higher, to be honest, man. Long's not a bad shout. So it's just a bit tough. Like, you got like 1, 2, 3 30-minute equal lows. You came up, grabbed the highest held resistance. If I want to get long on gold, not that I'm saying you're wrong, man, by any means. Trade what you see. But for me, I'm going to wait for price to get back above here and probably get about a 4 hour. Like I say, I still believe that 4 hours is probably going to close a bit doji. Yeah, I want to know what the contract size is. I might have to, maybe if we can I do a, let me see if I can log into a demo account on, how do I go back to the live section? Let me log out of my Ninja and see if we can take a little futures DAX trade just to see the sizing. Let me log out. Alright, let's log in. Simulation. Furu mode. Let's have a look. Oh, it's still delayed, but it's delayed, so it doesn't count. But we do know it's going to push down. What would it be? Can you go even trade on this? There's a little simulation account. That's annoying. I'm too much of a furu. I can't afford it. I can't afford the date, man, so we can't test it. I'd like to see what it is, though. Yeah, I imagine similar to Naz, yeah, which on Naz is very big. Alright, man, tune in tomorrow, but today's my birthday. Hey, happy birthday, man. I appreciate you tuning in on your birthday, man. 3:30 AM, so I'm signing off. Awesome, man. See you tomorrow. Hope you had a good birthday, man. Happy birthday as well. See you tomorrow, man. Enjoy. 5-minute grab and the highest closing a bit doji. What are you up to, Goldie? We'll call it, so you guys are gonna have some dinner soon. This isn't a bad idea. Like, if you take the break of this low, you risk off that high. 23 ticks. It's more so this volume has just gotten absolutely dead. I think our best bet is probably going to be waiting for this to close. I don't think anything too significant is going to happen until this 4 hour closes. How's the hourly looking? Yeah, hourly looks like it can flip. See, I don't want to miss a nice play. 15 came down, grabbed the lows, coming back higher. You're probably going to come and target these lows. Let me set an alert here on copper. Gold alert, I'm going to set here. And I'm going to set up here. Cool. Alright guys, I won't keep you guys any longer. We had a good trade today, but we kind of have gone a bit sideways now, which is expected after a pretty decent move down. We had a nice little play. But yeah, for the rest of the day, I'm probably going to, you guys on Zoom, probably wait for at least the next hourly to, if not, closer to that 4 hour close, which I do think is potentially going to close a bit doji. But I'll keep you guys posted throughout the rest of the day. Good trade so far this morning. We got plenty of time for the rest of the day as well, so don't force it. We got some more coming this afternoon. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye. All right, YouTube fam, I'm gonna wrap up there. We had a nice little scalp there today. I appreciate you guys taking the time to tune in and answer all your questions, and for Ash for bringing his party shirt wisdom. Good trade on stream. You guys know where my alerts are. If you don't, here, set my alerts. I'm gonna wait for my alerts to go off, and I'm just gonna pretty much go have some dinner. It's coming up to close to 7 PM here. So Go have some dinner, set the alerts, and see what the rest of the day brings. I appreciate you guys taking the time to tune in, and I'll see you guys same time again tomorrow. Trade safe. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.